Coffee, one of the slyest nutrition deceptions in this day of chaos and greed. It is perhaps the most popular con artist of our time. There is some controversy over the benefits of coffee. It has been known for some time for its ability to limit calcium assimilation. The serious problem we face with benefits with different substances as caffeine or other drugs, while being beneficial for one thing, it is detrimental for another. As chocolate, it is the sugar that is the culprit, even if the chocolate is of benefit. By nature, can we trust our taste as to good nutritional food? It would be great if we could. However, it is a sad fact that caution was not built into our emotions or our taste. It is the unseen hazards that plague this society. It's very difficult to find the truth in this society of deception and greed. What is it that brings the thought of caution? It requires a need for most people to seek truth. Without a need for the truth, few, if any, will search for it. Truth does not shout, "Here I am!" It is found among the rubble of deceit and greed. We must search diligently if we find the truth. Perhaps the most critical problem is to accept the truth after we find it, as it is rarely in agreement with our emotions or taste. Perhaps coffee is running neck and neck with candies and sweets of any kind. Which one will end up in the Genius records for being the most deceptive culprit, the champion of destructive health? If we have not consumed any coffee for a week or so, that first cup of coffee will perk us up considerably. Some think we cannot start the day without our coffee. It is all built into our lifestyle. We are addicted to the caffeine. After drinking our regular morning coffee, it brings us out of that low feeling, the truth being that the addiction to caffeine was the cause of that low feeling to start with. We are hooked on it now. We must have our coffee to feel normal. Nutritionally, it has done nothing for us. It has just stimulated our nerve system to make us feel good. It has not given us any nutritional value that will better our health. We can eliminate our morning coffee and work a hard day. Then when we get home, drink our coffee and we will feel great. We will not feel tired anymore, but it has deceived us. We need to rest and relax, but it tells us we feel great. We are ready to go. To sum it all up, caffeine is very similar to all addictive substances. All addictions are part physical and part mental. The rest is the lack of concern for health. Then our most serious problem is living by our emotions. They truly can be our worst enemy. I very much loved the smell and flavor of coffee. Perhaps it was my favorite drink, but I found that the constant consumption of coffee was deceptive. If it is necessary to be awake all night, coffee is that dear friend that will give us good company. Perhaps few realize that the great smell and flavor that we like about coffee is the burnt smell and flavor. Light roast has little smell and a mild flavor. It is more like tea. It tastes great without any cream or sugar. I am not pushing the use of coffee, just did my honest research. Enjoy your coffee. However, realize that the addiction to caffeine has stolen your norm. You cannot be normal without coffee. Addiction is similar to slavery. However, we are mentally enslaved rather than being physically enslaved. This is not meant to persuade any to forsake their dear friend, Mr. Coffee. It is just to invite him when needed, and enlighten those of the reality of their life, and that friendly con artist, Mr. Coffee, is truly stealing their norm. Perhaps it is much more sleep that is really needed. We can shortcut our sleep time thinking to stretch our day into 26 hours. However, those 2 extra hours come out of our sleep time. It did not add hours to our day. For those who would like to shed the shackles of caffeine, the true answer to the task might be to watch the two videos on the YouTube, Excellent Health Secrets and Are We in Control of Our Own Life? We might find that the spirit or mind control exercise that is detailed in Excellent Health Secrets may take us far above our dear friend Mr. Coffee, as when we truly achieve the goal, it transports us into realms far above this troubled, depressing existence. Some may think that those who never cease to search are unstable in mind, immature, or dissatisfied with life. However, for those who have it all, that is all you will ever have. When we cease to search, our true life has vanished. We just exist. Until next time, sweet dreams. Truth will solve all our problems before we create them. And ignore or reject the truth, problems multiply all by themselves. Have a great and meaningful life. Just whispers of the ghost of reality. This video is the result of team effort to enlighten the whole world of the destiny we face, and especially the youth, and the problems they face. Those of us who are addicted to our present society are missing true life. We just exist. The voice in this video is that of J Powel, a true dedicated friend of yours and mine.